Here's the thing about Corporate Clash Pax East that nobody's talking about. The description doesn't mention a single game update. No class action, no hammer space, no mix and match, nothing. So what's this panel actually about? Stick around because I think this is actually a bigger deal than people realize. Okay, Toons. So, in the case you missed it, Corporate Clash is going to PAX East in Boston tomorrow at noon by the time you're watching this. One of the biggest gaming conventions on the East Coast. And Corporate Clash, a Toontown fan game, is going to be on a panel there. Let that sink in. Like, I don't think we can give this enough credit. A Toontown fan game at a PAX East, that's wild. But here's where it gets interesting. So I went in and read the actual panel description, and I want you to hear this. It says the panel is about, and I'm quoting here, Toontown as a whole alongside its impact. Not here's what's coming to Corporate Clash. Not check out Hammerspace and here's a class action update. Toontown as a whole and its impact. That's a completely different conversation. And look, they have stuff they could talk about right in the January 2026 dev blog post. They got class action still cooking after the partner playtest. Hammerspace finally cleared a major technical hurdle. Mix and match is resuming work. GAG changes are still being ironed out based on community feedback. There is no shortage of things to announce, and they chose none of it. Instead, they're going to PAX East to make a case, and the case is Toontown is still alive in 2026, and here's that matters. Okay, so let me be real for you for a second. Most people think of Toontown as that old Disney game from 2003, the one that shut down, the one people have nostalgia for. But we know different, right? We know Toontown Rewritten is keeping it alive. We know Corporate Clash rebuilt it into something new. We know this community is keeping a cartoon MMO breathing for over a decade on pure love and free labor that is community service. And the team, they went through a rough patch. Burnout, key members leaving, shelf projects. They literally have rebuilt from the ground up. That is the story that Corporate Clash is walking into PAX East to tell in front of hundreds of people who have never heard of us. And honestly, that's more exciting to me than any game update, because game updates come and go. Hammer Space will drop eventually, class action will get its full release, and mix and match is coming. But this, walking into a mainstream gaming space and saying, hey, we're still here, and here's why we matter. That could change how people see this community. New players, new attention, new tunes. And I am here for it. Now, I will say, I'm not going to be there in person. I'll be watching from home like a responsible Toon who does not have a PAX East badge. I'm fine. It's fine. But I will absolutely be covering everything that comes out of that panel. So if you want the full breakdown, the moment it happens, you know where to be. Here's the thing though, and I want you to know you think about this. What if this panel goes bigger than we expect? like class action drops, hammer space full release, makes a match, goes live. On top of all that, a wave of brand new players find Corporate Clash because of what happens at PAX East. What does that do to the community? Is the game ready for that? Are we ready for that? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely want to hear your take. Look, the bottom line is this. Corporate Clash is going to PAX East isn't just cool for Corporate Clash. It's Corporate Clash standing in front of the gaming world and saying, Toontown built something real. Something that survived. Something that lasts. And on tomorrow, we're gonna watch that happen. I have the full breakdown video after the panel. So if you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing, Toon? Hit that button! You don't want to miss it. I'm Silly Sparkleface. Stay silly out there, and I'll see you on the other side of PAX East. Peace.